Who ran in the Grand Annual at Cheltenham, no exception this time. We've got a runner-up, this year's runner-up, Kid Cassidy, the Mount of AP McCoy, and a former winner of that race, Oiseau de Nuit, for the Tizard team. Thanks for that is one of several in the race for Nicky Henderson. Too bad, but need to complete a double on the card for Paul Nicholls, and Astracad for Nigel Twiston-Davis. Rebel Rebellion, 13-2, tipped by Jim McGraw at the beginning of the day. 15-2, Perez, the big hope for Ireland, for Tony Martin, who struck twice, of course, at the Cheltenham Festival. Aintree was put up by Racing Post's Price-Wise today. David Bass rides for Nicky Henderson, ran respectively up to a point in the Grand Annual. Unexposed horses in the race include King's Grey and Silver Rock. Nozick's a non-runner. Cicerone does go for Venetia Williams, who'll be our guest on the morning line tomorrow, and Key is the bottom one for Donald McCain. Full Chase, no place for the faint-hearted. Simon Holt is going to call them home.
And away they go then, and Echo Bob into an early lead, the red jacket on the right, Key, and further right in the green colours, Noseband West with the win. Stagecoach Pearl, the grey, is handy, and one has gone at the first. It looked like Cicerone was down at the first, and it's Echo Bob that's in front from Key on the inside of Stagecoach Pearl, then Tanks for that and West with the win, followed by Oiseau de Nuit in a yellow jacket, Silver Rock and Astracad out wide. Aintree is further back. Aidan Coleman perfectly all right after his fall from Cicerone at the first fence. Donna's Palm is the back marker. Towards the back in a noseband, Perez, and Kid Cassidy under McCoy's is held up third from the end as Echo Bob flies over the next plain fence. Echo Bob from Key on the far side, Tanks for that, and on the near side Stagecoach Pearl. They're followed by Aintree and West with the wind over on the far side. Astracad and Sam Twiston-Davis in the lighter green jacket, followed by Oiseau de Nuit. Midfield then Viva Colonia as they jump the fence in front of the stands. After Viva Colonia was Tubab, and then King's Grey with Rebel Rebellion to the outside, Kid Cassidy, Silver Rock, Perez, and a bit detached is Donna's Palm. So racing left-handed now as they make their way towards the back straight in this Matalan.co.uk Red Rum Handicap Chase, named after the triple Grand National winner, the Aintree legend. And it's Echo Bob that leads to Key in second. In third is Stagecoach Pearl, followed by Tanks for that. Then Astracad on the outside of Oiseau de Nuit, 2 lengths to Aintree, followed by Tubab. West with the win, Viva Colonia, Rebel Rebellion, King's Grey and Perez. Kid Cassidy was next over the first down the back. Tubab was very sticky there. Silver Rock is further back, and Donna's Palm continues to toil away to little avail. Over the next, it's going to be Echo Bob that will pick up just ahead of Key on the near side. Then Stagecoach Pearl, and down is Astracad there. Astracad a faller. Both Viva Colonia and Perez did well to avoid the stricken horse as they go towards the next. Echo Bob, Key on the near side, just a bit guessy, followed by Stagecoach Pearl. West with the wind is beginning to struggle. That one's losing ground. Tanks for that, the maroon with the yellow cap, still right there on the near side of Aintree, his stable companion. Kid Cassidy trying to get into the race as well. Tubab has been rather clumsy at several fences and is losing a bit of ground as now they approach the turn out of the back straight, and it's Key on the inside, the near side of Echo Bob. Key and Henry Brook and Echo Bob and Brian Cooper looking for a double after his earlier win on First Lieutenant. Tanks for that is tracking them with Stagecoach Pearl. Then Oiseau de Nuit to the outside, followed by Aintree and Viva Colonia. King's Grey round the inner from Perez. Then Tubab. Kid Cassidy with work to do, so too Silver Rock. Key takes over as they round the final turn. They've got 3 fences left to jump. Key for the Donald McCain team, a name associated with past Grand Nationals. Key comes in to take 3 out by 2 lengths or so to Echo Bob. Tanks for that. Viva Colonia's running on the far side. On the near side, Oiseau de Nuit and then King's Grey, and they've kicked away from Kid Cassidy. This is the second last. Key will rise in front, paddled over though. Oiseau de Nuit and Tanks for that now attacking on either side, and they go past Key. King's Grey has a chance under James Reevely on the grey. Then Echo Bob out wide. They race towards towards the final fence. Tanks for that on the far side of Oiseau de Nuit. King's Grey chases when Key is rallying from Echo Bob and Viva Colonia. Oiseau de Nuit the first to rise at the last and kicks away. It's Oiseau de Nuit 3-4 lengths to Tanks for that and King's Grey as they race up towards the line. And young Brendan Powell, who had a Cheltenham Festival winner, now wins at Aintree on Oiseau de Nuit. In second, Tanks for that. Key was third, followed home by King's Grey and Viva Colonia, Echo Bob and Kid Cassidy, then a gap to Two Bab, Silver Rock, Pires and Quetta, and way out of it Donna's Palm and West with the win. Well, what a season for young Brendan Powell, a winner at Cheltenham, now a